The Unity of Physical Consciousness by Annie Besant, read by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. The Unity of Physical Consciousness. Amid the immense varieties of the mineral, vegetable, animal and human kingdoms, the underlying unity of physical consciousness has been lost sight of, and broad lines of cleavage have been set up which do not in reality exist. Life has been wholly denied to the mineral, grudged to the vegetable, and H.P. Blavatsky was ridiculed when she declared that one life, one consciousness, vivified and informed all. Annie Besant quotes from H.P. Blavatsky's Secret Doctrine, Volume 1, page 281. With every day, the identity between the animal and the physical man, between the plant and man, and even between the reptile and its nest, the rock, and man, is more and more clearly shown, the physical and chemical constituents of all being found to be identical. Chemical science may well say that there is no difference between the matter which composes the ox and that which forms the man. But the occult doctrine is far more explicit. It says not only the chemical compounds are the same, but the same infinitesimal invisible lives compose the atoms of the bodies of the mountain and the daisy, of man and the ant, of the elephant and of the tree which shelters it from the sun. Each particle, whether you call it organic or inorganic, is a life. End of Secret Doctrine quotation. If this be true, it should be possible to obtain from such living minerals, vegetables, animals and men evidence of an identity of life, of sentiency, of response to stimuli, and while we may freely admit that we should expect to find gradations of sentiency, that as we ascend the ladder of life, we should expect the manifestations to become fuller and more complex, yet some definite manifestations should be found in all who share one life. The evidence for this was lacking when H.P. Blavatsky wrote. It is available now, and it is from an Eastern scientist whose rare ability has ensured his welcome in the West that the evidence appropriately comes. Professor Jagadish Chandra Bose, MA-DSc of Calcutta, has definitely proved that so-called inorganic matter is responsive to stimulus, and that the response is identical from metals, vegetables, animals and, so far as experiment can be made, man. He arranged apparatus to measure the stimulus applied and to show in curves, traced on a revolving cylinder, the response from the body receiving the stimulus. He then compared the curves obtained in tin and in other metals with those obtained from muscle, and found that the curves from tin were identical with those from muscle, and that other metals gave curves of like nature but varied in the period of recovery.